There is a massive industry going on now in Nigeria. A big industry that is going on in Nigeria. That before you participate in that industry, you have to be very careful. You have to be very, very careful. How many of you remember this girl? Her name is Aisha. I will play her video for you to watch.
I beg my people, I beg. Mona help me. Since on Saturday last week that they kidnapped me. Money never come, please, money.
There is an allegation, and I'm saying allegation because it is not proven, that this girl was never kidnapped. This girl was never kidnapped. The girl went viral some months ago, claiming that kidnappers abducted her and were demanding for 50 million naira. Now, this girl is directly tied to the case of Harrison Gwamnishu. Now, how they are related, I don't know. There are allegations all over the place that there is a connivance between this girl and Harrison, and these are all allegedly. There is a connivance between this girl and Harrison, and I'm not sure. Now, there are calls for the arrest of Aisha, that the girl was never kidnapped. They found out that the girl connived with some people and got herself kidnapped, allegedly scammed Nigerians of 50 million. I read in one account that Don Jazzy sent 50 million for Aisha's release from kidnappers' den. And there are calls like this one for this girl to be arrested by the police. And since that call went out for her arrest, Aisha has disappeared. Now, I want you to stay with me. There are inconsistencies in Aisha's kidnap story. Number one, she appeared in a blue top inside a bush where she was begging Nigerians for help to get released by the kidnappers. And then they captured another video picture of her with the supposedly kidnappers, or when she was released, putting on another clothes inside the bush. Now, these were the things that got people suspicious that this girl was never kidnapped. And she's directly tied to the viral case of Harrison Gwamnishu, the social media advocate or the social media guy who has been helping the fight against kidnapping in Nigeria. So people have built a whole industry around kidnapping. People have built industry around kidnapping in Nigeria. So when next they ask you to contribute money to free a kidnapped victim, be careful. Be very careful. I'm not saying you shouldn't help. I'm not saying you should not help. But you have to be very careful how you contribute for a supposedly kidnapped victim. Because the case of Aisha right now has thrown up. We have even had cases of where people kidnapped themselves, where people actually kidnapped themselves, demanded ransom from their loved ones. People have been arrested for self-kidnap, so for self-abduction. So this case of Aisha has actually made people to sit up and know that people are building industry on kidnappings in Nigeria. That people are now kidnapped or conniving with kidnappers, kidnapping themselves to extort money from people. So before you contribute for the release of a supposedly kidnapped victim, I'm not saying there are no genuine cases of kidnap and people who don't actually have the money to pay the ransom, be very careful and guided. But for now, Aisha is on the run, and they're asking the police to track her and arrest her over her ties or her so-called kidnap case recently.